Welcome to Tentaholics Anonymous. I'm Alex, and I have a tent problem.
I'm Gavin, and I have a tent problem.
And I am Mark. I also have a tent problem now.
Yeah, welcome to Botches Off-Road. So, we're going to talk a little bit about our tent problems, the tents we've had over the past couple of years we've known each other, why we switched, what we're getting. We've all gotten new tents in the last year, and it's only the start of the year, so I can see.
Dude, we're halfway through the year.
Stop!
Yeah.
You're gonna make me depressed about not camping. We're at the start of the year. It's only the start, so technically it just hit summer. So I feel like we are still in the beginning. I don't measure it by month. I measure it in like heat index. And it's been pretty fucking hot this past couple of weeks, but
Has it fucking ever,
yeah.
dude?
I mean, and I'm a little bit not I'm not as fit as I was when I was working as store manager and whatever. I've kind of gotten soft over the winter, just not doing a whole lot of manual labor. And fuck, when I was out doing the deck and I was fixing our stairs and mowing the lawn, cutting trees down and stuff, I was like, God damn, so I started working out again. So I'm like, dude, I'm getting soft. This is an issue. So thankfully me and Sienna had the same idea, so she's been eating clean because I forced her to, basically. I was like, if we're gonna work out, I said, and we're gonna eat a little healthier too. She's like, well, I don't want to eat healthy, I just want to work out. I said, well, I have to. And I'm not cooking 3 meals. One junk for you, one kiddie meal for the kid, and then one super healthy meal for me. I'm not doing that. I said, I'm cooking one fucking meal, and I will buy all the groceries. I will do all the calorie tracking, because it's my job to do that anyway, because I'm cooking. So I'm like, fuck it. So, yeah, no, it's been a lot of work. Trying to get back into shape, though. Ugh.
Yeah, I need to start doing that. The other day, I was walking up to the house from work, and I'm like, man, I really feel heavier than I've been in a long time. So I got on a scale, and for the first time in my life, I hit 300 pounds. 300 even, by the way. It was 3000.
Yeah, I'm at 348, so I'm only 50 pounds bigger than you.
I can't do it. Fuck, dude. I gotta lose like 100 pounds like tomorrow.
I know. It's like, and it's so hard for me to lose weight. Like, even like when I was doing like counting my macros and working out twice a day, and I was doing that for like probably very close to a year and lost barely anything. And I was like, and that was so depressing. So I just got to get back onto it and just remember that it's a second life or a second nature kind of thing, and just forget about it and just eat like that. Quit with the carbs. I don't even like carbs that much.
Let's get off this weight topic. It's making me depressed.
I know, it's making me depressed too. But it does fall into the reason why we needed new tents.
Actually,
for me,
not for me.
For me,
but
I was about to say, not for me really either.
I said we as in me and Sienna, not you guys. Because, well, I'm wider than my pad is, so that's a problem. So, yeah, that is, oh, okay. God, I can't focus on more than one thing, ever. Oh, very possible.
Is that any better?
It is very better.
Ooh, now you got to turn yourself down a little bit.
Yeah, you're very better now. So yes, Mark was in a seating position.
Man, this new mic is going to be fun to tweak. Is that better, or am I too low?
Too quiet.
Up a little bit.
How about there?
Down a little.
There?
That sounds pretty good.
Okay.
Man,
yeah,
we'll get it figured out one day.
Bear with us, guys.
Yeah.
So, let's go back to the beginning. Not the beginning, because it's not my first tent, obviously, or Gavin's or Mark's. But let's go back to when we started the podcast.
Yep. Do you remember what tent
Yeah,
you
I think
had?
that's safe. I do. And I still have it, and I still love it. I just never come up with a reason to use it anymore.
Yeah. I think it's okay to be a little bit harsher on our tents at this point for quality, for ease of use and stuff. So I'm going to be a little harsher on mine talking about them today.
I'll be harsh on them, but I'm telling you, that $100 Walmart tent, it was great. It just doesn't have good not even good 3 season, but it's good. What's the weird face for, Mark?
After adjusting my mic just now, I'm not getting this solid green bar for a good bit, so I don't know what I just did differently there, but you might get rid of some of the background noises you deal with.
Yeah, if
All
you had
right.
it up,
Well.
yeah, if you have it up too far, it'll probably just be oversensitive. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I also adjusted my mic up too.
Yeah.
well, you sound good.
So-
right now.
I had the $100 Walmart tent, which is like a 10-person tent. And to this day, I'll tell you, that is by far one of the easiest tents to put up. You lay it out, you stake down all the corners, you put the poles in, and you just pull one side, boom, tent's up. All that being said, it is awful if it's windy. No, it's not that the tent is awful in the wind. It stays up in the wind, but it's very drafty.
It is very drafty, especially the back wall where it's pretty much all mesh.
Yep.
Yeah, shit. And is that the same one? Well, Mark started out with that same tent though, didn't he?
Yep.
Because he was
Yep, I did.
camping with you. Yeah.
Yeah, me and him
Mine.
camped in that for Drummond, and then we ended up buying another one so me and my brother can share a tent, and him and Kaylin can have the other one.
Yeah, have their own little spot. Mine was from Amazon, and it's called a NTK Colorado, and it is no longer available apparently.
Oh, that sucks.
Um,
That's the one that's got the rainfly that goes all the way down, right?
yep,
Yeah, I love that.
that thing is sick. That is a very, very good quality tent for what I bought it for, and if I remember right, it was about $100. And
Yeah, that is probably one of my favorite tents you've ever had.
yeah, that thing carried us through some shit. I mean, when we got this because we had the kid and we needed a bigger tent. We knew that we would in the future. So I would say the only thing I don't like is like the poles are fucking massive. They're cheap, they're massive, and they don't do enough for it structurally in heavy wind. And when I mean heavy wind, I'm talking like 60 mile an hour. Like
Yeah.
everything under 30, it just does fine. Even properly guided and everything, it does great. With the size of it, when it gets to like 40 or 50, you can start seeing it flexing a little bit. When it gets to 60, it's really trying to push in the sides. And we hit gusts of 70 on Lake Superior, and I literally had a ratchet strap tied to 2 of the guide points and then strapped to the side of my truck to keep it from pushing in. And it took that to keep my whole tent from pushing in. The guidelines didn't snap, the stitches didn't break. It's always been 100% waterproof. I've had no problems with it whatsoever, other than in super high wind. And this is a 6-person tent, so it's a big fucking tent for what it is. It looks like looks like what a typical hiking 2-person tent is, a full 100% rainfly all around it, but it's just a big version
But
of that.
it's tall
Yeah.
too.
Yep. It's great. It's been great. I still have it. We will probably never get rid of it. Although My wife did say one of her coworkers might be homeless soon and offered to buy it for $100, and I was gonna sell it. So
Let me know. They can have my $100 Walmart tent.
I want the $100 one, and I don't like this coworker, so I want to make him pay for it.
No, I'm saying he can just have my $100 Walmart tent, my 10-person or whatever.
Yeah, but then he won't need one, and then I won't be able to sell him $100 tent. So
Well, sell him my $100 tent.
yeah, then I can keep mine. I have another one actually. I have that big core one. I just sell him that for $50. It's just sitting there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
yeah, we started out with that one. And what was your next tent, Alex? What did you get after that?
So I was going through some old army gear.
No,
Am
you're
I?
good.
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, I don't have audio. What's going on here? Hold on.
Uh-oh. Technical difficulties.
Mark's having tech difficulties.
Yeah, who knows? All right, you go ahead and talk about your tent, Alex.
I was going through some old army gear, and I came across a light fighter, a single-person light fighter that
Oh,
I'd never opened it. Didn't. What's going on, Mark? We hear you.
I got audio back now. Like, you guys were just gone for audio. That was weird.
Maybe it's because you made your laptop take a tumble earlier. Anyways, I was going through some old
I don't know
army
how that
gear,
would
and I came across this light fighter, and I set it up in the kitchen, and it was a bang rock solid little tent. Single person, so obviously not for the wife to go with me, but that was okay because she was having a bunch of health issues that year. So it was only going to be me going anyway. And I did a whole season just sleeping in that light fighter. And to this day, probably one of my favorite single-person setups.
Yeah, I don't think I think the only thing I've had close to the single person setup, and maybe I should have started with that one, because technically I got it before I got the Colorado or whatever, the big 6-person, was my 2-person Nemo Dagger backpacking tent. And that was originally for backpacking with me and Sienna. We found out she was pregnant, and we just spent like $500 on this tent, and we're like, well, we're going to fucking use it. So once we had the baby, we still used it. He slept between us in a little area that was safe, and it was great. The tent's super easy to put up, super easy to move, very breathable.
Takes up no space.
Takes up no space because it's a 2-person tent, and literally it's like, I want to say 50 inches wide, maybe.
Yeah.
Because it fits 2 25-inch pads in it width-wise, so it's got to be 50 inches. That's a fully enclosed Rainfly 2. That is a great, what would I say, like, overlanding when you have to set up every night style tent. So
right.
That worked really good for like taking down and putting up every day because it was so fast. The downside is that the kids started getting bigger, and while it's a great tent,
how dare he?
I know. I wish he just stayed small forever, but yeah, no, he started getting bigger, and we were like, dude, by next season we're gonna need a new tent. And the 6-person tent was starting to get old. It wasn't really having any issues, but I wanted something better for 4-season. I tried doing the 4-season thing in the Nemo Dagger, and that did not work. You guys heard that story, so yeah, I started looking for another one, and that's what brought me to my next purchase. But Alex, do you have any other ones? Yeah, you do. Swag, right?
Yeah. Then Kaylin started to feel better, so I decided I wanted something that was quick setup, quick teardown, and preferably something that I could set up in the rain without the bed getting wet. So I almost bought the 2-person light fighter because my one light fighter was great, so why not get another, right? But literally the day that I was about to purchase it, I stumbled upon this swag thing from... Who was I listening to? I I don't even remember what podcast it was at this point, but someone had mentioned a swag, so I looked into them and I'm like, dude, that's fucking perfect. To this day, probably one of the best. It's by far the best tent I've ever bought. It's heavy canvas. It's well made. It's true 4-season. It's got a pad built into it. All our bedding stays in it, and you just roll it out, put the poles in, and boom, camp set up.
Yeah, that's a dope tent, man. I think right around when you bought that, Mark, you bought a tent too, right? You got
No.
Oh no, we completely missed Mark's second tent.
Well, that's what
Yeah,
I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, technically, my second tent was shortly after Alex's discovery of the Light Fighter, or rediscovery of the Light
Yeah.
Fighter, I should say. So, I was impressed by it, and probably with no hesitation, ended up buying it without even looking too much into it. Had that for over a year now.
And that's been a good tent for you, right?
Oh, it has been a good tent.
You even ponied up and bought the winter kit for it to make it a 4-season tent.
Yep. Which,
Yeah,
that was
and
pretty good for the wintertime.
yeah, and to be clear as well, these light fighters, they have them on cots too, so they had cots with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually. Sometimes I would set mine up on the ground, but Mark never attempted that endeavor.
I really don't like the idea of crawling off the ground if I don't have to.
I don't blame you. That was one of my downsides to the Nemo Dagger, although it really wasn't that big of a deal. It's just like, if I don't have to, I don't want to. Because, like, we still sleep on pads on the floor, and I don't mind getting up and standing up in the tent. It's just having to crawl out of it to do anything. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of annoying. I guess that brings me to my tent here this year, and that was the Big Kahuna. This is the biggest tent I've ever bought. It is the most expensive tent that I ever bought. I could
Same.
pretty much live here in this tent, and that is a Gazelle T5 backcountry. It was relatively new. Me and Alex have been talking about what tent that I would land on eventually, and they just dropped that on Instagram, and it had the door that I wanted, had the size that I wanted, and it was known as a 4-season tent. It had ports for diesel heater, like had everything that I wanted in it, everything. And it has been a stellar tent the 2 times that I've used it so far. One time was just to set it up and sit in, and just kind of awe at it and gawk at it. And the second time was actually, we used it in the cold, and it worked phenomenally to keep heat in. And the only downside is that fucker's 80 pounds, and you have to lift it up on the roof. And with bedding, it's closer to like 95 pounds.
You put your bedding in there?
I just tried it because we were going to go on that last camp trip, and then we ended up canceling because Sienna had to work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I threw the bedding just in the bag because the bag's really oversized. So I just threw like the floor blanket that I usually put on the floor. There's a spare blanket that Sienna likes to have over her sleeping bag just for something to snuggle up with. And the pillows, I just threw those in there. They all fit. But fuck, that made that thing a lot heavier. I was like,
dude, that's like, the swag is 45 pounds empty, and then once I get bedding in there, it's like 70 something. Like that's a fucking bear.
yeah, dude, that's heavy. That's lifting a small person on the truck.
Yeah.
Every time. It's a lot easier to get down because you just have to let it roll off onto your shoulder, but it's getting that
I just
up
let
there.
mine. I get up, undo the straps, and just push it off the other side of the truck.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I wish I could do, but after spending that much money on it, I'm like, dude, what if I bend or one of these poles or something?
And to be fair, the swag has a 3-inch pad that wraps around all the poles.
Yeah.
So there's like no chance of anything
Yeah.
getting fucked.
Yeah, and this one's all pretty exo, so. But yeah, that tent is a stellar tent. I've I absolutely love it. I was hoping to get it out more and even try quick setups with it, quick takedowns.
Well, come camp with us this weekend and don't forget this time.
Yeah, we'll try not to forget. We'll see what Sienna's got going on. I gotta check. I never know what's going on. Sienna's like basically my calendar. I gotta remember what's.
Even if she's got to work, it's not that much longer to drive from here to there.
No, it's not.
No.
I'll talk to her. See what we can do. Oh shit!
And I
forgot to tell you guys.
Oh shit. What's up?
I let my battery die in the fridge, and I forgot to check it, and it's giving me an error code that it is.
Oh shit.
That it has been drained too far. So I have to pull my fridge out and hook it up. Or I'm just gonna run an extension cord to the fridge because I don't feel like. Did I cut the cord for that? I hope I didn't.
You know what has never once given me any type of error like that?
No.
My cooler.
No. I have a warranty. I'm not. Super, I have a warranty on it. I'm not super worried about it. EcoFlow's been really good with me, so.
They have.
Yeah.
To be fair, they have been.
But I will. From what I heard last time, I tried. The reason that I think my battery last time didn't plug in and charge is because I plugged it into a phone charger. Because it's got a slot for that, and when it's that low, a phone charger isn't what it needs to. I don't know.
Gotcha.
But I'm gonna try just plugging it into the house outlet with the whole smart whatever charge thing on it, and see if that does it. If not, I'm just gonna get a hold of EcoFlow again and have them send me a new battery. So it's not like it's doing me any harm right now. It's fucking sitting in my truck doing nothing. So.
All right.
So. Yeah, it was a bummer.
Dude, to kind of pull her back around, your T5 is sick, dude. Like, I haven't even seen it in person, but that thing is fucking sick. Like, for you, that's a huge upgrade for you guys. I understand the thing's big and bulky, but your family's growing. The kid's growing. He needs more room.
Yeah, and
like
with us in there in the pads, with all of our gear in there, we could still fit on the ends of our sleeping pads. We could still fit our camp chairs folded out.
Yeah.
So we could sit in there, and we sat in there and ate dinner the one night when it was just fucking like 30 degrees and windy. We sat in there and like ate dinner and shit, and it was like, this is kind of nice. We don't have to be outside to eat and stuff like that. So, yeah, I was pretty excited about that. I think the next thing that would really just kind of polish off the build, because I think at this point I'm done, is a 270XL awning, just to wrap up it for shade at the most, is just shade, and then for light rains and stuff, I don't get a bunch of water in the back of my truck or something. But other than that, I'm happy with my build and where it's at currently as far as living space, food quarters, and stuff. I mean,
we need to, maybe since we're not doing a whole lot of camping, we need to get the rigs cleaned up, sorted, and do some good quality walk-arounds where we just go through everything.
Yeah. What
we've got, where we bought it, what's been done to the truck, maybe cut in some footage of the trucks doing stuff. I just think some good quality walk around videos. I mean, I've got that shitty one I threw up. But.
Yeah, I agree. And I've thought about it multiple times, but as much as I love my son, he does not make a good co-host for that stuff.
No.
I mean,
he doesn't make a good... He makes a great co-host.
Yeah, right. Like you heard him the other day. He will just randomly scream. And I think it's like he gets sleepy and he starts to realize he's falling asleep, so he does like a screech to try to get himself out of it, like to break his sleep. So, yeah, that's great. But, yeah, so he doesn't make a good co-host, and with Sienna working so much, it's hard to find time to pull away, clean the truck out. It usually takes a good day to get the truck good, clean, and organized, and then to get the video and stuff all set up and walk around everything. I figure maybe if we have our next Cords and Calf, maybe I could do it at one of those when we have our rigs all out. Maybe we could just do all three and be done with it.
I was told for the next rigs and you're talking about cords and calf.
Yes, cords of calf.
Oh, I was told for the next rigs and coffee, I have to bring my Forerunner. Whether that means it's on a trailer or not, Derek doesn't care, but I have to bring it. So
They miss your Forerunner, man. Your Forerunner is a staple of the Botches crew.
it is. It is.
Like, we're known for having all Yodas and known for parking usually next to each other if there's space.
And having one Yoda that literally fills the parking spot from yellow line to yellow line.
Yep, pretty much. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think... Well, let me ask you this. Do you see yourself buying any other style tent here in the near future? Today, tomorrow?
I already did.
I know.
I was getting there. I was about to ask Mark, hey, Mark, do you want to talk about your tent evolution of the week?
I mean, you already got started, so you might as well go.
Okay. So, with the purchase of the Ford, I realized that puts me in a unique situation where I have a vehicle that if I'm going somewhere is almost always going to be a base camp vehicle. Like, I'm not going to wheel the fucking Ford. That thing, it's too rough. It's too big. My wife would kill me if it gets scratched, which it already did. So, I decided, I always steer away from awnings because I'm scared of ripping one off. I think they're great. I'm just scared of ripping one. So, I bought a 6.5 by 8.2 awning from... I don't even remember. Is it an All-Top? Yeah.
Yep, All-Top.
From All-Top. And I went with All-Top because All-Top had the tent room that goes underneath it that actually fit their awning. I'm not the biggest All-Top fan, but it's cheap enough I can afford it.
Right.
So I went with their awning and basically it's the 23-0 Bushman underneath. Like,
Yeah.
let's be honest. It can be all screen. It can be all canvas. It doesn't matter. But that's going to be our tent for when we're base camping, because I can throw 2 cots in there with a couple of pads. Boom, me and my wife both have comfortable camping accommodations. Since I don't have to tear it up and set it down every day, I don't mind having something that has a little longer setup time. So, I mean, it'd be great. And I'm thinking... Like, when we do this trip in November, we're going down to Benji's Friendsgiving, but we're also doing an overland trip in the Ozarks. And I think this thing's going to be perfect, because we'll drop the truck off at Benji's shop, then I'll take the Forerunner with the swag on it, and go down to Arkansas and do a bunch of wheeling down there, come back up to Crocker, and then set up the truck with the tent and everything to use for the Friendsgiving, and we'll be able to stand up, change whatever we want inside our tent, which for us is we haven't had that in a very long time.
Right. Yeah, it's a cool concept. I really hope that somehow I can make it there, but I'm just gonna say I'm not going anywhere this year until further notice. But it would be fucking dope.
And I originally I wanted to get a slide-in truck camper. Because then everything's just ready to go. But I don't know if anyone knew this. If you want a slide-in truck camper that isn't moldy and garbage, they're fucking expensive.
Oh, yeah.
So, the truck topper, I paid $100 for it. It got delivered to my house. I didn't even have to go get it. The awning, I got the awning and the awning room for like $245, $250.
Yeah.
So, like, I've got $350, and I've got more space than a truck top camper.
Right.
Now, one thing that I am looking at is there's a company on Amazon. Let's see if I can find it real quick to give you the right name and everything. They've got this. It's a bathroom, kind of like the one you've got, Gavin.
Yep.
Except that it hinges to the back of the truck out of the way. And I think I'm going to look and see if I can possibly mount that on the same side as the all-top tent. Because then I can just swing it out of the way and have my bathroom, my tent pretty much connected,
Right.
which would be fucking sick. So it's from Sanhema, who I'm assuming is a world-class, spectacular company that has great customer service.
I don't know about the customer service, but I hear they're not super bad in quality. So
But yeah, so I'm gonna possibly pick that thing up because I think it'd just be cool, you know?
Yeah.
Have everything mounted on the same side, but then just hinge it over, and now you've got, you know, like basically the whole passenger side of the truck is just living. It's not
Yeah.
hanging out or doing stuff. And then I'm looking at possibly getting a 180 for the driver's side, maybe a 270, because with a 270 I can make it connect to the bathroom also, cover the back and the side,
right.
which would also be kind of sick. So we'll see, dude. It's kind of cool to build out. I'm not gonna say my Ford is like everyone's overland truck, but it's cool to build out an overland truck without having to worry about breaking anything.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't it?
Because all this stuff that I always think is cool, but I can't use because I would totally rip it off. It hasn't been achievable, but now it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like what I like about mine is because I don't have I don't really have to worry about breaking it as much with the wheeling that I do. Like it's pretty basic wheeling, you know, if you have to hop over a log, do some stuff every once in a while. I'm not rock crawling and I'm not like prioritizing it. So I kind of look at it more that way where it's like it's nice not having to build something out to expect it to break, or you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot more fun that way, I think, to me. But
I don't know. I like having both, best of both worlds.
Yeah, yeah.
If we're just doing light overlanding, maybe service roads, probably take the Ford. If we're gonna do something where I have to actually work on, or like, you know, wheel, I'll take the 4Runner.
Right. Yeah.
And soon, if we're going rock crawling, I'll take the other 4Runner.
Yeah, what do you think's gonna happen there? You gonna start you gonna make you a crawler now?
Yeah, I mean, I got enough 4Runner parts sitting around, I could.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
I just got to come up with some 1-ton axles and spend $7,000, $8,000 on suspension.
Oof. Yeah,
I
that's.
wouldn't say you said the Power Stroke. You have your engine and axles right there.
Dude, imagine a 500 horsepower 7.3 liter shoved inside of a tiny little 4Runner.
Oh boy, that'd be nuts.
But no, I think for the most part what I plan on doing this year is getting the current 4Runner back to operating. And then I'm just kind of going to work on the whole Ford camper bed thing. And that'll pretty much be all I spend my money on.
Dude, yeah. I want to move. I want to go live in Idaho. That's now my new place, Idaho.
Now that we're 34 minutes in, I probably should check the voicemail, huh?
Yeah.
We have
Voicemail.
one.
Well, we can talk about my tent upgrades now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you talk about your 10 upgrades, then we'll do the voicemail.
So, with the progress of working with the light fighter over the year, we developed it where it got rolled up in the sleeping pad and got stuffed in the sleeping pad bag. The only
Kind of
issue
like
I've been
a bedroll.
Yeah, pretty much like a bedroll. The only issue I've had is that sometimes it does not roll properly. And so when I go to put it back in my duffel bag that has almost all my camp gear in it, it doesn't sit in there properly and I can't seal the camp bag. So the one weekend me and Alex were talking, he's like, you might be better off with a swag. It's pretty much the same thing. It has its own bag. My only dilemma has been with this swag is that I didn't want to sleep on the ground. And then, did you discover? Or did I discover that people have been putting them on cots recently?
Oh, I've been telling you they've been putting them on cots for the last year.
Oh, I guess I never heard you say that before till now.
Yeah, me either.
Just not mine. Just not mine because it's too fucking
True.
massive.
True.
So-
The weekend before last weekend. I ended up buying
I had to
cot.
get my sleep. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So how that went down though? I had to get my sleeping bag out of my nephew's swag, and Mark's like, you know what? I think I might just try the swag when you get it set up.
Yeah.
So
Bandit, right?
yeah, Bandit 900.
It's not a bad swag. I think we talked about this. The only issue is
We
that
did.
it has two small doors, and it's just not good for a big guy like us.
So, what is your solution to that?
I just bought, literally today as of recording, I bought a dual 1100 swag. That one
Yep.
is just a single flap like what Alex's has. Well,
Yep.
technically you have 4 flaps, but
Does it have flaps on either end?
yes, I forgot about those ones too, but those are
Okay.
mostly bending than actual flaps.
Yeah.
Flap
yep.
flaps.
No, I'm stoked, dude. I think that's gonna, especially now that Alan has his own rig and his own spot to go put his stuff. Like
Yeah.
you'll be able to strap the swag on one side, your duffel bag on the other, and you'll be able to put pretty much everything in your duffel bag. Like you can eliminate your clothes pack out because all your clothes can go in the duffel bag. Everything.
Yep.
And then you bought it's a Teton cot, double
Yes.
XL.
Double XL.
So, and you'll be able to we tested it with the dual 900 or the Bandit 900, and that fits a little small for that cot, but the dual 1100 should be a dead-on fit, dude.
Yes,
Um,
it should be a dead on. Based off of videos I've watched, it should be like a dead ringer. That's what most people run.
Yeah, I'm stoked. I can't wait to kick you out of your own bed and lay in it and be like, God, I wish I didn't have a wife. I mean, I love my wife, but God, it'd be so nice to just be able to do single person setups.
All right. I know. Yeah, that's definitely something I'd be looking forward to at one point as well. I mean, I don't know. I like camping with my wife though too. So, like
I do too.
There's a few times where I could have went camping without her this year, and just decided not to. I don't know, just because like it just like felt like it was kind of defeating the point, especially with me not working. I'm just like, I mean, this feels rude, like like her paying for me to go out and do this stuff. Like if I want to go and do it solo, then I need to have my own money to, use my own money to go out there, not use all of our fucking bill money and grocery money and all that while she's
Right.
working. Like that just didn't feel right to me. So I'm like, you know what? You stay home, I stay home, and it's a year. Everybody has up and down years, and this isn't necessarily a down year, but for camping, it's just we're doing a lot less this year. And
I'm hoping
maybe that's a
that
good
come
thing.
next year, I might be doing a job change. We'll see. And that will drastically change how much camping I can do.
Yeah, I will be looking at. I know for sure next year I will have a job. I'm hoping to get one here in the next couple weeks. Just feeling a certain person out to see if that's an opportunity, and if there is greater rewards in that opportunity in the future if I do that job. So, it's interesting. We talked about it a little bit in the wrap, but it's interesting. There's more to come. I'm not counting all my chickens on one basket yet, so
Yeah, Mark, I'm so excited about your swag, dude. Like, I think I'm almost as excited about your swag as I am about my new awning tent. My wife doesn't even know about the awning tent yet.
Yeah.
Too bad it doesn't come in until next week.
So yours comes in on the 8th?
Yep.
8th to 10th?
8th through the 10th. Yep.
Mine will both be here by the 8th. The awning room comes on Sunday the 7th, and the awning comes on the 8th.
Yeah, I'll talk to my wife and see if she wants to come by Friday and just camp out on your property. And we could get that tent set up, and maybe she'll do that so that we could at least relax over there.
Yeah, I mean,
have a little campfire.
We'll be here taking a truck apart.
Yeah, that's not as relaxing, but yeah.
We're pretty much probably going to be camping almost all year in his yard, so.
Yeah. That's fun, I guess. I think Sienna needs a night where it's just nothing. Like, she needs to get a day off. She's been working doubles, like, all week, and she just needs, like, 2 weeks off. She's going to get it sooner or later here, and then we're going to go somewhere and do something, but...
I did hear a rumor that on January 1st, my vacation time goes from 2 weeks to 3 weeks. So that is very exciting to me.
Yeah, well, it's a rumor, so I wouldn't... I would put all your chickens in one basket either.
I didn't say I'm not looking for a new job.
Yeah. I mean, it's always good to look. It's always good to... I mean, I have no quarrels with jumping jobs, really, if it means you're jumping up and not down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just means the downside to me is I lose my house. No matter where I go, I lose my house.
Yeah. At some point, though, I think that house is more of an anchor than it is a flotation device in some ways.
Yeah. So I did have a job opportunity recently, and I'm not going to go into depth on it here. We'll talk about it afterwards. And if I take that one, things are going to change a lot. Like a lot. It'll be interesting to see how that all works out. I'll have to spend a bunch of money up front, so that'll be fun.
Interesting. You have to get a camper.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that is step one. And then lots of trips from here to another state as I move all my shit.
Oh no.
Oh.
That far.
Yeah.
Is it Idaho?
Yeah.
Because that would be perfect.
It's not that far west, but it is west.
Oh. I need you guys to get a job in, like, Bonners River, Idaho would be cool.
This one is like borderline dream job. I'm not going to say dream job because they're not paying me to sit on my ass, but
yeah, right.
It's up there. It's up there.
I don't know if I'd even say a dream job is being paid to sit on my ass, but paid to do something that I like to do and that I already think about.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
If I could get paid, like, just make money, like, not have to do anything necessarily, but make money, that'd be perfect because I would keep myself busy building trucks.
Oh, yeah.
Keeping my house nice.
Yeah,
I've
never gotten behind, like, old people that have retired with good pay. Like, they get good benefits, and, like, they're more than well off, and then they come work at, like, Tractor Supply or a hardware store just because they're bored. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, she's like, well, I just wanted to get out, socialize, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, go fucking camping and go say hi to people at a state park or something if that's you want to socialize. Like, you don't have to go back to work.
My grandpa did it right. He retired from GM, bought property, built a horse camp, and just literally every day that man is on horseback, just going, riding, doing whatever.
Yeah, like
he's
what the fuck?
He's in his late 70s now. He had his prostate removed and was on a horse the next day.
Yeah. It's just crazy to me because it's like for the majority of people, the job that you do you just do it so that you can retire. Retire is the goal, right?
Yeah.
And then to retire and get so bored because you've been indoctrinated to just work and work and work your whole life, to like go back to work because you're bored and you're like, well, I got to do something with my life. Like, go build a fucking garden. Like, don't come back to work. What are you doing?
Like, literally go get a hobby that actually takes time. Don't get a hobby like, I've seen people that are like, I did get a hobby. I build models in my office. Like, no, that's not a fucking hobby. Get one that takes over your fucking life.
Yeah. I like
I'm not talking.
I like the old people that like buy a small camper or something, and then just do like, we're gonna go see all of the national parks. Like, there you go. There you go.
Or the ones that buy like a really banging horse trailer and just haul their 2 horses all over the place, live in their camper.
Sick.
Like, that shit's cool.
If I ever get to like retirement status, other than overlanding, dude, I'm gonna be stopping at every West City. I'm gonna be gold panning. I'm gonna be souvenir hunting. I am gonna be going through all the shops that have old like knickknacks and shit. I'm going to be buying them, throwing them in my fucking truck.
Oh, dude.
Dude.
When I retire, I am probably just going to buy a horse trailer and go ride like, that would just be it.
Yeah.
I'd just ride everywhere. That would be it.
Yeah.
But, all right, we have 10 minutes left. I am going to play this voicemail. This is from Nathan in Pittsburgh.
Hey, thanks, Nathan.
So, I'll get that going. You guys ready?
Yep.
Hey, gentlemen. Nathan from Pittsburgh here. Meant to call in last week, but I'm one of those new listeners that you're talking about on this week's episode from the takeover you did while Snail Trail and all of us were out at Season 2 for Trail Hero X. Enjoying the show so far, so keep it up. I'm glad to hear you guys are interested in signing up for Season 3 of Trail Hero X. Maybe we'll catch you guys out there next year if everything works out. Anyway, enjoying the podcast. Catch you guys next time.
Hey, thanks, Nathan. Man, it's always good to hear people, and not that Wreck-It Rob is tiring. It's nice to hear other people listen.
Man, I'm going to have to set up another cot. Like, I got to get the room all ready to go. We got more people coming, man.
I know. It's really nice. Oh, thank you, man. The Trail Hero X is definitely going to be probably more of Alex's baby, but we're all going to kind of be in on it a little bit in some way or shape or form.
Yeah, I really hope that it works out. I just, it's going to be a good time, dude. I think it'd be good for the show. It'd be good for us.
I think in my capacity, I would just like to go and film. I don't want to do the crawling or anything, but if I could go and film, that'd be fun for me.
Yeah,
that'd be worth it.
And it's kind of if you go, that's kind of what I'd expect you to be doing.
Expect? So, okay, boss. Yeah. The hell?
Hey man. For that trip, we would need a film guy, and you're the one that captures literally everything, and I catch literally nothing.
Yeah.
So,
well, I would, and it's funny. I would catch more if I wasn't driving, but I actually like to drive and shit, so that's my thing, is like, I want Sienna to get really good. She'll do it when she can. I'm gonna start training Jasper as my videographer. That's my plan. Like, he's already my best friend. He's already at my hip all the time. He's already with us on all the trips. I'm gonna give that sucker a unbreakable video camera, like a GoPro or something, and be like, I'm gonna chest mount it to him. And all of my videos, there's going to be like 5-minute segments or something where he is just, you can see, you ever see those GoPro videos like on a dog where they're just like running through the wood? Yeah. It's going to be like him on his chest, just running through, like grabbing handles on trucks, bumping his head on doors, like just hitting sticks on tires, and like, I think that'd be cool. I think it adds a little bit of like the family aspect and like what everyone's doing. him running up to me and trying to touch my pan while it's hot, cooking him hot dogs. Like, I don't think that'll ever stop, ever.
Dude, it'd be really cool to do like a 10-minute video that's just the overland trip from Jasper's point of view.
POV Jasper's point of view. And I'll put it on him right when I get him out of the car seat of the truck and just let him go. And I'll just
And we
switch
could
it up.
narrate it a little bit, like give him a unique voice. And
Yeah, I'm going to have to hire
And-
the same guy that does like the Planet Earth ones.
at this point, well, or even narrate it like him narrating it. So
Yeah.
at this point, I was really curious what Dad was doing. So I reached up to touch that pan.
I really like the, I forget what his name is. Someone call and remember, but it's like, at the earth, in the beginning, there was 3. And then I just want to narrate Jasper that whole time. I found a
Dude,
wild creature sitting in the woods. What can I do
Have
with
you
it?
have you seen the Ozzy Man review voiceovers?
Oh, yeah. Those are great.
Dude, that dude's fucking hilarious. I like the one with the hawk that's stuck in the lake.
Yeah.
And they're trying.
Oh, yep. Those are great. So, to wrap it up, we talked about our tent evolutions, what we're at now. And I guess to clear coat this a little bit, I have the T5 Gazelle backcountry. Alex has
A swag and soon to be a weird truck awning thingy.
Yep. And Mark, you have coming in,
I'll be having a swing as well.
and you're going to have that on a cot, which that'll be the first time
Yep.
any of us have had on an double XL cot with that model swag. So it's going to be pretty cool to test out.
Dude, I'm so stoked for that thing.
Yeah.
I
It shows the people listening too that we've been doing this now for, what is this, going on 3 years, or are we still at the 2-year mark?
well, I don't even remember when we started.
Let's just say 2.5.
We're coming up within 2 mark.
So we started the show October 2nd, 2024.
Yeah, so what, 2.5?
Coming up on 2.
Coming up on
okay.
2.
So yeah, we've been doing it for 2. In 2 years, our tents have changed pretty drastically in price, quality, the quantity of tents that we bought in 2 years, and that's just how we've evolved. If you buy a tent and you like it and you don't need anything else, then don't buy a new one. I mean,
Yeah.
if it works for you
I-
and you're happy with it, don't buy a new one. But
I would say I would have bypassed the $100 Walmart tent. I still stand by it. It's a great tent for
yeah,
the money.
for the money, for sure.
I would bypass that. The Light Fighter was free to me. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have bought that. But the swag, dude, it's the $600 I've got wrapped up into that thing. I can't. It's the best $600 I've ever spent.
Yeah, and if I was to recommend it to you too, I mean, getting a small 2-person tent, not really I mean, if you don't mind getting off the ground and crawling out, the way that we did it is depending on our overlanding situation. If we were doing a base camp or we were changing spots every night, we would use a different tent for that. And that's why I still have them all, because if we were changing spots every night, we'd use the Nemo Dagger because of the quick setup and tear down. And if we were base camping for a weekend or 7 days or 2 weeks or whatever, we would use the 6-person. Now everything's kind of evolved to going into the backcountry for 2 reasons: space and the price that I fucking paid for it. I'm gonna use it every time that I get, but I mean, it can be use case too. So I mean, season, weather, different tents are gonna work, and different types of weather better. So, yeah. How you guys pretty happy with as far as like how your tents have evolved? I think 2 years now that I'm looking back on it and how much money I've spent on tents, I would say I'm close to, including mine, $1,700. total in the past 2 years?
7.
You're a lot less.
I'm just under $1,000.
Are you? Yeah. Because your light fighter is free.
Was free.
So your $100 tent.
100 plus the $600 swag, plus $250 for this all-top awning room and awning.
So you're at like half $1,000. Closer to that, right?
600 for one, so 7 plus
you're
8,
right.
950.
Yeah. And Mark, you're probably at what?
I think
Probably
about
close to $1,000.
700.
Yeah.
No, not quite yet. Because you got the $100 tent. Want to say it was about 200, maybe 250 for the light fighter with winter
Yeah.
setup.
Yeah, plus cot, which was 100.
Plus cot. Yeah.
Did you have to get
And
two
then-
cots? Didn't you have to switch cots out? Or was that Alan after he folded his like a pretzel?
That was Alan.
That was Alan.
That was he woke up on one of the Botches camp trips. He woke up with his cot folded like a pretzel.
I
just
I'm
remember-
actually almost to $1,000. I actually come to think about because put $200 for the new cot and then it's like 3 something for the swag. So that's about 500 right there. So I'm probably just at 1,000 at that point.
If you add bedding and like sleeping bags, I'm probably a good over $2,000 at that point. But
Well, I mean, that's easy for Mark. You got what, 150 for your sleeping bag?
you said just
plus
250,
pad.
right?
Plus
Pad,
your pad.
technically 2 pads, so about
Yeah.
almost 100 for the 2 pads. Actually, that'd be 150 almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we got some money in there, but over the course of 2 years, and we bought. Technically, we did buy more than we probably needed to. We could make it work. We're gear guys. We love this stuff, so it doesn't mean the same to us, I guess, as it would to a family or something. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm a Tentaholic.
yeah, right. We
I
have a
think it
problem.
just
We like
shows-
gear.
I was about to say, I think it just shows the more you camp, the more it will evolve around your gear based off
100%.
what you've dealt with.
Yeah, 100%. And depending on what you want, how you set up, where you set up, the season, how long of a season you want. If you don't want to stop camping, your tent's gonna need to look a little different, you know.
Yeah.
Or you need to have a separate tent for that. And it might honestly be cheaper to just have had my cheap 2-person Nemo but a cheaper 2-person tent, and then a canvas 4-season tent or something. Probably be cheaper. It's just what works for you, all said and done. So, hope you guys like this episode of Tentaholics, brought to you by Botches Off-Road.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, this was a fun episode.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
I have some chicken sausages waiting, and I want some chicken wiener. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, catch you guys later.
Catch you later.
Yep, later.